Now, they actually do let you write this.
Oh, it's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most.
Okay.
Alright, so... Alright, so from what I gather, I don't know what Sayori likes, but from what I gather, Natsuki likes cute things and Yuri likes horror. Or, like, deep...
Yuri likes philosophy.
Like, deep things. Okay, who do we want to go for here?
I personally vote Monica.
She's not... Okay, what is she like?
Well, we don't know yet, but just judging by her personality, I have some suggestions for the first word.
It's also worth noting that she's not on the 3 down there for some reason.
I know, mystery girl.
Okay, apparently we're choosing 20 words. So,
Yep.
So I guess we'll alternate choosing them. So you choose first.
Oh, this is gonna end up chaos. You're gonna be going for one girl, and I'm gonna be going for another.
I mean,
who are you going for?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Oh God, I'll probably figure it out.
All right.
Okay. Passion.
Passion. What I'm actually thinking I might do is just do ones that kind of work with what you're choosing. So I might just go for that. Passion. Hopeless. Passion. Color. Sayori just danced!
Well, they're all just kind of moving around right now, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, but Sayori, like, jumped up and down for a moment there. Okay, anyway.
Amazing.
420. Anime!
Knew it was coming.
Oh, I think when the girls jump, that represents which girl your choice is going towards.
Wait, so you can't get Monica this first one?
I guess not. All right.
Oh,
Well,
I'm gonna keep going for it.
Okay, and just see what happens.
Vibrant. How did that? I don't even know.
Kitty!
Well, like we do with
Oof.
Tenacious. Okay.
Rainbow!
Are you even going for one now?
I am trying, for the
We're
record.
just apparently hitting it all over. Maybe it's random. Maybe we should just ignore them.
I don't know. We'll see.
Peaceful. Okay.
Kawaii! I like how you're thinking about them. I just see one and instantly go towards it. I know it says melody. I thought it said blessed.
Melody.
Boop!
Freaking serious. Comfort. There was a lot of good words on this page.
Oh, damn it, there's nothing fun here. Chocolate!
You're like... You're picking all the cutesy shit.
I just see stuff that makes me go...
Look, fluffy and pink on this page.
Oh, I want them both!
No. Alright, let's go with vivacious.
I thought you were just gonna fuck me up by just being like, misfortune, grief.
No.
Well, there's nothing cutesy here.
Well...
Unless you count, Daydream or Heart, but...
I technically counted heart. Because I was imagining, like, the emoticon.
Bed. Sayori likes bed. Bunny.
Smile. I feel like we've gotten pretty much even over all of them.
I mean, I think Yuri's probably gotten the least, but...
Gotten a couple, like, surprise ones.
Music.
I think we might be hitting Sayori the most.
Doki Doki is here. What is Doki Doki? What does that even mean?
I don't know if it has a literal translation. I know it's normally meant for, like, heartbeat.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up Doki Doki real quick, because I know there's also... I know Doki Doki Panic was the name of, like, the Japanese version of Super Mario Bros. 2 or something like that. Doki Doki meaning. You can go ahead and choose your word, by the way.
I know, I'm thinking. I'm gonna go... Aura.
Oh, and also, yeah, it's for the sound of a heart beating at a quickened pace. Okay.
Yes. Nailed it.
Aura?
Yes. It's a Yuri one, maybe. Last word. Wrap it all up. Huh? Like, I know.
Together!
Yeah. We were actually roughly along the same lines with some of these as the ones I guessed you would pick. Hi again, you. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Also, at some point, I might get a phone call. I won't answer it, but if my ringtone pops up, that's why.
I'll just enjoy it.
Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Rymax-kun. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on. Like, he deserves it, he's slack. So you already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Your secret's out. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. If you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature.
How do you pronounce it? Manga?
Manga.
I hear.
What did I say just now?
You said you've been saying manga, and I say manga simply because if I say manga, I start to say mango.
I try to say manga, but it like slips out.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her feet. Her feet.
Don't worry, guys.
She plops back into her feet.
You always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting.
Ah, we're a jerk and we're anal.
And you almost set your house on fire once.
Okay, maybe we're attentive. Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
We're bed buddies. How come you and you can become good friends too? And now I'm just gonna keep saying you because the sentences don't make sense.
Sayori, my name is Rymax-kun. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, you even brought something today, you know.
Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal, but it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
Guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? It's from the cannibal closet. Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this after I drink some water. There we go. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner about the cannibal closet. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica.
We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever...
What are you playing with?
Oh, sorry. Nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. Also, I somehow got a remote and was taking the battery casing on and off.
What happened to that fidget cube I got you?
It's just out of reach. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do this thing to speak to their creative minds.
What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this.
And then we get our boobs out. That's a good point.
Boobs?
In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Yeah, okay. Natsuki would love to do that. Oh, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself.
I'm fine if we get Sayori, honestly! I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, and cupcakes. Can I just date the cupcakes? So, come here often? But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. I'm going to rip...
Holy shit!
I'm going to rip out her eyes and use them. What? I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club.
Does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know?
No!
You need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
It's true, though. You've never watched Gravity Falls.
Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem! What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
That's, secret.
I knew it.
Come on. Please give me the benefit of the doubt.
Can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. This is literature club. I'm here to read.
Eh?
Sayori glances around at herself.
How's it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here.
That's my style.
I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either.
It's meant to be off-center.
And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar here.
Okay, I got nothing for that.
I try to wipe off the stain with my fingers.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that.
You are all about embarrassing her.
Yeah.
Hey, you meanie.
You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori.
What the
Why do you
Yuri
think-
doesn't either.
Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
Oh, wait, you said blazer, not undershirt. Eh? That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom.
Dad.
To see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind.
Huh. Hee hee.
This is a weird angle because, like, it's close up on her
That's
face.
supposed to be a cleavage shot, but her shirt is such that it is impossible.
I know, but I mean, like, look at her feet. They look so distant.
They
Like,
are.
She's, I imagine, like 5 feet something. This makes it
Wait
look
a
like
minute.
this makes it look like she's like 12 feet tall.
Gosh,
What?
she has Pokeballs for eyes.
She wants to be the very best, like no cupcake ever was.
She also has tiny pink spots in her eyes that I don't understand.
That's just anime style.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things.
Eh? Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, Baka. I think
okay, though.
I think our character is the tsundere.
I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you ever buttoned it, you wouldn't notice sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Don't say that out loud! That sounds like something we would come up with to improvise, and then Gabe's just like, no, we'll do it for you!
Nah, anime. Anime girls are all about their boobs.
Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more so that they didn't have to draw new sprites of her with her blazer buttoned up.
Yeah. That's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things!
But Dad... I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine, fine. Will not do. It's a deal. No, it isn't.
Hee. I guess we really are better taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
I'm joking this time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone.
Huh? Monica suddenly calls out.
Now that we're done recording Sayori and Rymax-kun, why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. I just wrote a bunch of random words.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems.
Whip it out.
Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself.
Monica! Shoot for the stars! Shoot. If it helps, I think you have to talk to them all anyway.
Oh, okay. It does say first. Alright. Monica. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort.
Yes, that's why. Hi, you. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, you. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know?
If you keep flipping your skirt up, yeah.
But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Mm-hmm. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common.
Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. I would like to pause here and say that I watched a tiny bit of a Let's Play of this game way back when it first came out. And I don't remember if it was the first or second day, but basically they just spammed their way through the poem. And then the next day when the people read it, they were like, this is garbage.
Wait,
so
what?
I think we actually have to try.
Oh! Okay.
Don't just put in random words, actually try.
Oh, got it, okay.
They were like, it's all over the place.
So I guess we... Wait,
we did good. She said she liked it, we did good.
Wait, was it Natsuki who said that? 'Cause I feel like Natsuki would call it garbage no matter what.
I think it was Yuri, actually.
Oh, Jesus.
It was her version of this is garbage. So she was like, I don't get it. You could do better. Stuff like that.
Okay, so we somehow did good.
We did good. Yay, go us.
Alright.
Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's kind of the vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has that kind of gentle feel to it. Oh, okay, I did go for gentle and overarching, so I guess I hit that.
So there's gentle, deep,
cutesy,
and gentle, cutesy, and deep, basically.
Yeah.
So I guess, Rain Cloud and Graveyard is for Yuri.
I guess, but what the hell is for Monica, then? I can tell she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. I mean, she's on the damn title screen, so I assume we could go for her.
Maybe it's we have to wait first.
Maybe. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things, too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I see red, blind like a film left out in the sun. Oh, I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. Oh, okay. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Okay, so she has a peephole in her house. I mean, that's what you got from this, right?
No, I kind of just tuned it out and I'm like, oh, this is going to be like weird stuff.
No, it seems like she's got a peephole in her house and someone was looking in. So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it.
No, it was fairly succinct. It was,
Sorry.
I have a peephole in my house. When the hell to get there?
Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. I suppose you could have made it up. It has been influencing my poems a bit.
I mean, I figured it was made up. An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming up strongly. Right out of breath mid-sentence. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Are we watching TV?
Who should I show my poem to next? She said it would be good for Sayori, so should we show it to her next?
Yeah.
Sayori.
Hey, it's me. In a skirt.
I don't want to see that.
Oh my goodness. This is so good, you.
Eh?
I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. So question, was it only Yuri you saw reacting? In that one thing?
I said it was garbage.
Yeah.
I think everyone reacted at one point or the other, but hers is what I remember. Go, oh, we...
It's possible that it's like... Because the way we chose stuff, this was good for Sayori. It's possible that Yuri is just going to react that way if it's not really for her.
I guess we'll see, but it was like the specific way she downed it that made it seem like the chaos of them writing made everybody go, we know you didn't try.
Ah, okay. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
You like cupcakes.
Ha, ha, ha.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a you poem.
That actually even sounds better than you saying my name. A you poem.
And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest.
Like when you chose that random word kawaii.
You're so weird, Sayori.
Hee hee. I'm really happy just that you wrote one.
Yeah, that just is not in the right spot.
It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, you. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here.
Boobs.
Again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined.
Boobs.
Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. Boobs. I'm making you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold your boobs. I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Oh boy. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you testing me to wish away a rainy day? Or sorry, trusting me. Okay, it's hard to read our handwriting sometimes. I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
When it came up, I just glanced down at the bottom, saw I want breakfast, and I'm just like, oh god.
That was sweet.
Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
Oh, well, there's that too. No. Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least it makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. It makes no sense and it's hungry. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
Hee hee. This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it.
Admittedly, whenever we were writing the poem, I kind of guessed at what maybe Monica would like since we didn't cut it. And I was mostly going for overall positive, a bit overarching stuff.
Yeah, and
I guess
instead...
that hits Sayori.
Yeah. I guess for some reason, I guess for the time being, we can't do Monica. Maybe, like, next time we write a poem, Monica will be, like, unlocked or something.
Maybe, I guess we'll see. I can just aim for Sayori some more.
Natsuki or Yuri?
Here, why don't you take one? So
I just ran it. I just moved around like crazy and clicked, so we got Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guessed that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you could be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do.
So was that the feedback that she got when she said this is bad?
No.
Okay. Alright. So it does change based on whether or not you try, though I imagine also some of what she was saying there was because we didn't really pick stuff that appealed to her.
I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh god,
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calms breathing air.
Oh no, that's a comma.
Calm breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
Neither do I!
I mean, Monica's was like a peeping hole subject. Sayori's was I'm waking up and I don't want to. Hers, I have no idea.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
What?
No, it's just cursive.
I wasn't thinking that at all.
It took you a long time to read.
It did take me a long time to read.
Oh god, she knows.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh? That's a relief.
I think
Also,
in the one I watched, they were actually trying to go for Yuri.
Also, I liked the poem. Even though
Your
it's short, it
poem
was
is
really
garbage.
descriptive. What?
Your poem is garbage.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
Ours was 20 words.
I'm glad you like it.
I think there's probably stuff in between, but it's funny to think that we just wrote down 20 random words. We're like, ooh.
I wonder about how the hell we connected them. It's like, as I watched the anime and found it kawaii, I picked up the kitty. And it was vivacious.
One of these words is not like the other.
I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something
Mild?
easy to digest, I suppose.
What?
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Hoo-hoo.
Oh
Actually,
god.
The story isn't about a ghost at all, you.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture.
I mean, all I imagined was her in the bath staring up at the light going, I'm bored.
In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past,
Not
and soon to be
seeing.
left with nothing.
That's a lot more solid putting it that way.
Yeah,
I hadn't-
jeez.
I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Huh.
We have a lot of choices.
That was sobering.
Alright, Rhino, who should we show it to next? It's your choice.
The chair in the closet? Chair, what do you think? You're so cold.
Natsuki.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me, princess. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes.
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Eh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it.
Well, that was quick.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Huh. And Yuri thought hers was short.
This is like something I would have written back in first grade.
Yeah, I don't,
If I was slightly more cynical back then.
If I was to have a cynical view of this poem, I would think someone went to the zoo and then on the way home saw someone jump off a building and commit suicide. That's all I got. Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
You do?
Yeah, I guess. That's what the script tells me to say.
Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write. Oh!
Okay, yeah, I understand. Like, I still say it comes off, like, the style is like first grade style, but I understand the message now.
Okay. It's not about suicide.
And then everyone kills themselves because it's Doki Doki Literature Club, and that's probably gonna happen.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Whoosh!